everyone, happy Wednesday night and welcome to our weekly crafty session. My name is Anne Granger and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in the beautiful town of Dorchester, Ontario, Canada, and I'm excited to be with you. I look forward to my Mondays and Wednesday night crafty sessions with you. I love sharing my creativity with you guys, and I hope that it helps you have maybe a relaxing night, you find some new tips and tricks, but most of all, just sit back, relax, enjoy the crafting session, and hopefully it inspires you to get into your craft room. Welcome to my happy space, aka my craft room. A lot of times you will find me in here. I love coming in here, playing music, stamping images and coloring, or creating cards to give to family and friends. And my latest passion is back into scrapbooking, and I'm so excited. I am popping on just a few minutes after 7 to let Facebook know that I've gone live, and it gives me a chance to check my settings. Today is Wednesday. Yes, Wednesday, September 4th. If you're watching live, you're going to see the red live button up top. And if you're watching on the replay, maybe you found me over on my blog or YouTube. Shout out to my replay warriors. Sometimes I know we can't always join, but that's the beauty of a Facebook Live. You can watch the replay when it works for you. Maybe you're watching on a lunch break. Maybe you're watching while you wash the dishes, or maybe you're watching it while you're just relaxing in the evening. I have lots to share with you. Today is an exciting day in the Stampin' Up! World, and I can't wait to tell you all about it. But first, if you are here tonight, say hi, let me know you're here, chat with me, talk with me, share this video. We want more people joining us in our crafting session. So let me check my settings and make sure that everything looks great. I would love to know how your day was. So here in Southwestern Ontario, it was a beautiful sunny day. Today was our first day back to school. So it was great today. I will admit that I am tired, so I can't wait to see what Friday looks like. But it was a good day. Just busy, and we only had half of our school. Like, we don't have our JKs yet. They don't start till Friday. So once that happens, it's going to be crazy. But definitely, and I was up early in the middle of the night to place an order. I'm going to tell you all about that. So like I said, it's just one of those days, but I kind of feel like sometimes when I come home from work, I get a reset. I'll come home, I'll change, I'll just sit and relax for a little bit. I'll check my emails and do all that stuff. And then I feel like I've got that burst of energy to get me through the evening. So usually when I am working, a lot of my times you'll find me in my scrapbook room, my craft room at nighttime. So we've got lots to share with you. First, in the exciting world of Stampin' Up! Today is our new September to December catalog launched. Our new scrapbooking line launched. Plus, we have 2 new kits out today, so I'm super excited. Today, I am showcasing with you one of my new favorite bundles from the mini, and it is called More Than Autumn. When I saw this in the mini catalog, I was like, oh my gosh, I have to have that. Now, the funny thing is, I'm not a latte person. I'm not like a coffee or a tea, but I love hot chocolate. In the wintertime, I love cozying up on the couch, watching Christmas shows. We're big hockey fans, so watching hockey with a hot chocolate. I'm always on the lookout for some different fun chocolate. I think the best, like a few years ago, if you follow me, you know I'm a huge advent calendar. I love finding different unique advent calendars, and I found one that was a hot chocolate. I loved it. Every day I opened up, it was a hot chocolate, and I enjoyed it that night. So I have lots to share with you. So this week in my business, we're using is the More Than Autumn bundle. On Monday night at 7 p.m., you will find me here on our Facebook page, and I showcase a scrapbook page. So if you want to learn about scrapbooking, come join me on Monday nights. That page we did, and it was called Pumpkin Spice Season, which, as I said, I'm not a pumpkin spice latte, but I love pumpkin desserts. So I have a feeling I'm going to take some pumpkin desserts and take pictures of them. And then tonight, I'm going to show you a card class designed around the More Than Autumn. I'm going to show you 4 cards that you can give to family and friends. We're going to make 3 fall cards and then a Christmas cards, because I had to show you how you can use this set for Christmas. So let's flip the camera and get started. And like I said, if you're here, say hi. And I have lots to share with you and some exciting news. So let's flip the camera. You're going to see my blinds. I wish I could show you my beautiful outside, but I get that west sun, and I'm telling you, it's getting lower and lower every night. And it's like blinds my eyes, so it's super crazy. Okay, I think we are actually straight. I'm not going to touch anything. It actually looks pretty perfect. Let me see. Yeah, I think we're pretty good. So I'm going to leave it. So if you followed me last week or been following me, I am on the countdown to my 500,000 career sales. So that's career to sales to date. And I wanted to give you an update. Look, I'm like closing in. I'm actually over 42,000, like 492,000, but I like to wait till I'm to the next level before I color it off. So we're moving up. So I'm super excited. I'm not sure if I will achieve this by the end of September. I'm giving it a try, but it will be close. We're zoning in. So I'm super excited. And I do have to tell you that fewer than 1% of Stampin' Up! Demonstrators worldwide achieve this result. I have to do that as a disclaimer, so I just wanted to let you know. But I can't wait to track this with you. So I will be showing you this each week, and just count down. How can you help? By placing orders. We've got some beautiful new product, and I'm excited to share that with you. So placing orders, ordering class orders for class kits, things like that. You can totally help. And I would truly appreciate that. All right, so we're gonna put that aside. So that's our fun tracker. If you are local in the Ontario, close to the London, Ontario area, I am doing a holiday soiree. I'm super, super, super excited about this. Like I can't even wait. Like I wish it was like October 26th today. But this is open to any demonstrators here in Ontario. Obviously you wanna be in the Southwest area. And for customers in the Southwest area. So what it is a day, 9 to 5. You are going to get hands-on experience. What I love when I go to Stampin' Up! Events is I love being able to explore the new product. And I wanted to help you guys do that. Because sometimes when you look at a catalog, you think, that's not the same as what I looked like in a picture. And then when you see it in real, you're like, ooh, I want it more. Our holiday soiree is going to focus around the mini catalog, so focusing on the holidays. You're going to have product playgrounds where you're going to go around and hands-on experience with 6 different stations. We're going to do product suite rotations. There's going to be make and take, prize patrols. You're going to meet new friends, and I got some surprises up my sleeve, but I can't tell you what that is because it's a surprise. So if you're in the Southwest Ontario area and you're looking for a day to meet new friends, come explore this new mini catalog, reach out to me. I will be posting this information on my business page, which you're on right now. And that will probably go out tomorrow. Tomorrow or Friday. And spots are filling up quickly. When I released it the first day, the spots were flying. So don't wait too long if you want to join us. As I said, if you're a customer of Stampin' Up! Or a demonstrator and you want to come just for the day and learn more about this catalog, we would love to share you. We also are going to be looking and diving into scrapbooking. So if you want to learn more about scrapbooking, this is where you're going to learn about it. All right, the next thing, I was super excited. So as I told you, today was an exciting day in the Stampin' Up! World. Our new scrapbooking brochure started. So this scrapbooking brochure actually coordinates with the mini catalog. There's products in here that work together. The scrapbooking products are a new release, so we're gauging how it's going to go overall. But if you see something online and you go to order it and it's there, great. If you see something that says not available or unavailable or not available or unorderable, that means it's coming back. And say you saw something and you went back the next day and it wasn't there, that means it might be gone. So don't wait. This scrapbooking line is huge. It's new. We're not sure what the response is going to be, so I don't want you guys to miss out. But I will quickly show you this scrapbooking brochure. It's one that you can print off. So we actually have new 2-toned cardstock, so I'm super excited for that. Stampin' Up! Is going to be releasing these in all of our 48 colors. Right now you get 12 sheets. It's $13.75. I actually was up early this morning My daughter woke me up extremely early so I can place major orders for my holiday soiree. So I'm super excited because you're going to be like hands-on experiencing and playing with this. So there's different things. It comes in 12 by 12, great for card making. It just tells you what you can do. We also, if you were a fan of Close to My Heart did a lot of scrapbooking. As we know, Close to My Heart closed. A lot of the makers have moved over to Stampin' Up. Welcome to our Close to My Heart makers. You guys are doing amazing things with the Stampin' Up products. It's so inspiring. They had a color called White Daisy, so they bought the rights to the White Daisy and they've actually called it White Willow, so that's that. We have 4 different things. So this one is called Reindeer Memories, so you can buy this kit, which gets you the 12 by 12 tone paper, Whisper White Willow, double-sided DSP, single-sided DSP, sticker sheets, I can never say it, Infema pack, and then die cut sheets and photo placeholders. So this is one, it's $51. So you can just see. So with that workshop kit, that's what they're calling it, you can create 3 double page layouts. That's 6 pages that you could have for your holidays. Plus they also have where you can just get the reindeer sheet and the stickers in the designer series paper, which is right here. You can also get this amazing stamp set, and I'm going to show you that in a minute. And then you can buy the 2-tone cardstock in an assorted pack where you're going to get 12 sheets, and it shows you the colors that you get. So when I flip the page, you will see here is that paper designer series paper pack. Here's the stamp set, and there is a 2-tone on tone. Then we go into the snowy day. So Christmas, winter. Once again, you buy that workshop. This is what you get. You'll be able to create 6 12 by 12 pages. And then you will be able to buy additional DSP and sticker sheets, plus a stamp set and the Snowy Day 2-tone cardstock, which is 12 sheets. So this is what you get in those packs that I just explained. Look at this fun stamp set. I love it. We have a Halloween workshop kit. So this is what the kit looks like. And then you have all this that you can create. So once again, 6 double page layouts. And then this one, you also can get the sticker sheet, designer series paper and sticker sheet, the designer series paper, the Halloween memory stamp set, and the 2-tone on tone paper assortment pack. And as I said, that is what that is right here. So I just shared that with you. And this one is my favorite. I'm a huge fan of Autumn. So this was the Autumn one. This is the scrapbooking workshop kit where you can get all this for $58. Once again, it will create 6 12 by 12 layouts. Then you can order extra designer series paper and sticker sheet. You can order just the designer series paper. You can order the stamp set, and you can order the 2-tone cardstock, so which is right here. So I'm super excited about this. I actually ordered this one this morning, and obviously some other things for my holiday soiree, which I can't really, gotta leave some surprises. And I'm super excited to show this with you guys. So that is, you can go in and view all these online. If you are part of my newsletter, you would have gotten the link to be able to download that. All right, this is our new mini catalog, which I'm so excited to share with you. We're going to do a walkthrough, and I'll let you know when that is, as I just adjusted back to work, so I just need to figure out my timing. But this is the one that we're showcasing tonight, so it's called the More Than Autumn Bundle. It's a beautiful set. So it has the stamp set, the dies, and then super, super cute. So I love it. That's what we're going to use tonight. Plus, we're using some other things in here, and I'll share that with you. All right, so if you are here in Canada and you do not have a demonstrator, and maybe you just found me over on my blog or YouTube or while scrolling social media, let me know. I'll pop one of these in the mail for you. All right, let's get started. So let's dive into our stamp set. So here is the bundle, the More Than Autumn bundle. This is the stamp. It is a $1 Million Achiever set, which again, only 1% in the company actually achieves these things, these milestones. So once you reach this milestone, you get to design a stamp set. So this is I forget who designed this. It says it in the catalog. So you can tell I've well loved it already. Oh, hi Ashley. She says hi Ann and Timbit. She heard Timbit in the background. I love, love, love. I love how you can mix and match. I'm going to show you a variety. Just a little tip. When I have extra pieces, I just leave them in a clear envelope and put them in my thing. Also has coordinating dies that you can cut out a donut, your pie, your lattes. You can do words, and we're going to explore that tonight. And then I've actually paired it with the Iconic Celebrations Designer Series paper. You know, when I first saw this paper online, I was like, I don't really need it. Then I think I ordered it for my teen make and takes. I absolutely love it because look, this is all your Christmas patterns. This is all your like wintry celebrations. Here's all your fall patterns. And then this is kind of like your New Year's and Valentine's. So it's like a DSP pack that takes you through the seasons. And it's 6x6. Perfect. You get 48 sheets. Hello. Okay, I'm in love with these ones right here. I love, love these patterns. So those are the ones we're going to be using tonight. So I did look earlier and the Iconic Celebration paper is not available right now, but it's due back mid-September. So you're going to want to keep an eye on the inventory on the online store. So tonight we're making 4 cards. And as I said, when you place an order in my online store, using this week's host code till Sunday night at midnight, I will send you the kit to make these 4 cards. You will get all the die cut pieces. Now, obviously, for example, I'm not going to stamp your images. That's against Stampin' Up! Policy. But I would die cut here, so you would need to have the other stamps that I have. And I have linked that to tell you what we need. So let's dive in, and I'll explain other products as we go. So our first one we're making, I actually saw this was designed, inspired by a demonstrator named Andrea Monk. And she is the Crafty Yogi. So when I scroll Pinterest or Facebook or Instagram and I see things I like, I save them and then I go back and look for them. So we're using pecan pie, and I will, oh, I forgot crumb cake. I will if you place an order, you will get all these measurements for the cards. And I just gotta grab crumb cake. Plus the link to the video, and then I will upload this video to my blog and YouTube channel it'll be up by the weekend. As I said, bear with me as I adjust back to work. Okay, so let's bring in our Stampin' Cut and Boss. We're bringing in the Big Boss. And we're gonna use our plate 1. Okay, so we have a piece of crumb cake, and we're using the Leaf Fall embossing folder. This actually was in our holiday, it used to be called the holiday. It's called the September to December catalog last year, and it carried over. So this is in our online exclusives, which you can find in our online store. What that just means is it hosts things that's not in the catalog. So, I mean, there's only so much things you can put in the catalog, but our inventory is much larger online. So make sure you check out that online regularly. That's where our new kit collections are released, and there was 2 new ones released today. So super, super excited. All right, so that's the leaf fall, and look at that. Isn't that cute? Just watching the little leaves fall. So we're gonna put that off to the side. And I'm going to just move this back over because we have some other things to share. Okay. I need, oh my goodness, what was I doing? I think I had this, it was like a kit left over. Bear with me for a minute. I thought I had everything. Just obviously forgot to cut these pieces. That's okay. Magic of TV, right? All right. I hope you've had a great day. If you are a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and you're following me, I'd love to know, did you order today? Super exciting, lots of fun products. Okay, so we have pumpkin pie and crumb cake. And actually, I'll show you the card we're making so you guys can see. So this was one we made. So I pulled a little, like as I said, my inspiration came from the Crafty Yogi. like yoga. I really liked some of the ideas, so I thought I would run with it. So we're going to create that tonight. So she used the sketch plaid and she inked it up in pecan pie. So let's do that. And I'm gonna bring in a big grid sheet. I can find one. Oh, maybe I'll just have this little one. Yeah, that will work. Now, this is a big background stamp. So if you're using our big background stamps, you need one of our big blocks. So this is block F. It's huge. It's big. Okay, so when I am using these big background stamps, the easiest way is to go ink pad to stamp. Usually I go stamp to ink pad, but this is what we want to do. So we're just going to ink that up. So we're using pecan pie because I wanted it to be just a little darker to show. And then we're going to put this down. Now, I literally just go like this. I just eyeball it. There's no right or wrong. It's stamping. And then I just pull it off. There you go. How cute is that? So let's always get in the habit of cleaning your stamps. So I actually use our Stampin' Scrub, which is right here. And then you just clean it like this. And then you use the dry side to dry it. So sometimes you just, these bigger stamps, you really have to give it a good one. Okay, so that is that. Let me put this back. And then we'll go from here. I would love to know, are you like a pumpkin spice person? All right, so we have this cool sketch, and what we're gonna do is we're going to bring in our pumpkin pie blend. Now they come in light and dark. Oh, I'm throwing things. But we're gonna use the dark, and what we're gonna do is we're just going to color some lines. So let's see, I'm gonna color this here. Just kind of adds like a little fun technique to the back of your background. This would be fun to do for Christmas. And then I'm gonna do this one. No rhyme or reason, I'm just kind of like picking my things. And then I'm gonna go, let's do this one. And we'll do the same here. Just kind of creating like a fun little grid line. And I mean, doesn't really matter because we're going to cover it up. So that's just that. It's kind of fun. So we're going to take this and we're going to adhere it down to our pumpkin pie. I think it's, I don't know about you, but I use certain colors, obviously, with the seasons. I can't tell you the last time I touched pumpkin pie or Cajun Grays. I have used those colors more in the last few weeks than I have probably all year. Well, except like a year ago. All right, we're using our linen thread. Look, I dropped my linen thread, and it is like a hot mess because I dropped it, and then Timbit thought he should play with it. So I was like, oh gosh, can't just, put it together again. So it is our hot mess twine, is what I'm calling it. All right, so we can go ahead and put that down on our piece here. So you can choose, you can have your leaves going this way. Let's have our leaves going this way. Okay, and we can actually go ahead and adhere this to our card base. Like this. Okay. Now let's move that off to the side. So we're going to bring in some pieces, and we're going to do some stamping. So let me grab our Memento ink, and I'm just going to bring some bigger pieces in. All right. So we're going to stamp our latte. I'm gonna call that the whipped cream. So this is our little latte cup. Cute. It's not cute. We're gonna do our whipped cream. So I'm coloring them all in pimento ink, because, stamping them in pimento ink because we're gonna color them. And then I'm gonna move this out of the way so I don't stick my card in it. We're going to use the little straw. Okay, so we're just gonna put this off to the side. And then I am just going to cut a little strip here for us to stamp our greetings. Just do a little few in case we have. Okay, so for our coloring, we're going to use our stamping blends. So I thought it looked fun, cool, like thinking like, you know, when you go to your certain favorite coffee shops, you get a wrap around the mug or your cup to keep your hands from getting so hot. So we're gonna color that with crumb cake. So I outlined in crumb cake dark, no okay, so there's that. Now we're going to take the dark pumpkin pie and just go down these lines. Okay, and sometimes I just like to outline. Okay, oh, and I'm going to color in our little straw. So we're going to have, and I'm just going to do it so that it looks like it's one of those straws that is, you know, paper and it has different colors. All right, so we're going to come in with our light pumpkin pie. And we're just going to color that in. Okay, there is the pieces we need. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut those out and just stick that in this big one. So we can do it all at once. Okay, so we need our cutting plates again. And this. Now, if you've been following me, you know I like to use Post-it tape to kind of hold our dies into place so they don't move. You can use washi tape, you can use Post-it notes, whatever you like. So there's that. We're going to use our More Than Autumn dies. I love now that Stampin' Up! Names them like the actual dies that they were. They used to call them something different and it was always hard to figure out what it was. Okay, we're going to cut out our latte. Now, there is a die for the little straw. It's tiny, but I will show you it. So I've been finding when I've been doing the little straws, I actually just find it easier to fussy cut it out. Okay, so let's just run this through. Let's remove this out of the way, because we will be using that again. All right, so let's just pull this out, and we'll get in the habit of pulling our dies and putting your dies back in, because you do not want to throw your dies in the garbage and have to go look in the garbage can. So I'm just going to stick these on my light holder here. Oops, so that I know where they are for the next card. All right, and then there's that. Like, look how tiny that is. Like, you could easily throw this into the garbage and lose it. All right, there we go. Okay, look, I almost like chucked it. Okay, so we are going, now where did my straw go? Oh, look, it's attached to my thing. Okay, so there's a couple ways of doing your straws, and I'm going to show you one way. So I found when I made my little lattes, I just put glue dots on the back. They seem to be really easy. You can use glue if you wanted. And I just kind of stuck them down. And then I took my straw and did it like this. And then I just tucked it behind, so it looked like your straw was behind there. So there's our little latte. Now let's bring in our dots. our dimensionals. We're going to pop it up, so just like that. And we're going to stamp 2 greetings. So we're going to stamp hello in pecan pie. So let's grab that little word, if I can find it here. Hello, right here. So it's going to be stamped in pecan pie. So just hello, like that. Then we're going to stamp the word autumn. Okay, and we're going to use that, and we're going to stamp that in pumpkin pie. We're all about the pecan pie, the pumpkin pie, and the peach pie tonight. And trust me, after this, you're going to want to go eat a piece of pie. I would love to know, what is your favorite pies? I am definitely an apple person. I love cherry, love blueberry. And not a lot of people like this, but I love raisins because it tastes like a big butter tart. Chocolate, coconut cream pie. Actually, I just love any kind of pie. It's just so yummy. All right, we're just going to trim here. And we're just going to make like a little notch. So I go in up the middle and then corner to corner. And sometimes I go a little over, but then I just kind of fix it. So there's that. And then we're just going to do the word hello. And I didn't want to, and I kind of just trimmed this a little bit to make it a little smaller. So there's autumn. Let's save that piece in case we need, oh, I almost threw out my other piece. And we're going to pop this up. So let's bring in our mini dimensionals. If you're here, let me know you're here. Chat with me. As I said, I will be uploading this video to my YouTube probably by the weekend. And then, yeah, I'm excited to share with you all the new stuff from the September to December catalogs. All right, so there is our, oh, we're almost done. So I was like, okay, I want pumpkin pie embellishments. There is no pumpkin pie embellishments. So what I did was I took the transparent dots. I've been using these a lot. I took my Stampin' Blend. Now it will ruin the tip, so I kind of used one of these just, and all I did was just take my marker and color. Now these are clear, so just imagine you're like, hey, I don't have this color. You can use these, your Stampin' Blend to change it. And then you have these fun little dots that you can make in any color, which I think is so fun. All right, so let's move those off to the side. We're going to be using those again. And there is our first card for the night featuring the More Than Autumn bundle. Now you can put like a little thing in here. I just thought that one was cute like that. So you can see just different ways of coloring, but it's pretty much the same. So that's our first card. Super cute. Oh, like really like that. Okay, so let's move on to the second one. So of course, when I was creating this, I was like, wow, there's a pie, so I gotta make a pie. Everyone likes, well, not everybody. Most people enjoy a piece of pie. At this time of year, I'm all about the apple desserts and the pie desserts. So I will show you the card we are making, so you can follow along with me. Here is it. It said, you had me at apple pie. I worked with a principal and he loved apple pie. This would have been a perfect card to give to him. You had me at apple pie. So I'm going to show you this new embossing folder. So let's put this over. So we are using pecan pie. Let's just get the pieces we need. All right. And I'm just going to move these pieces over here. We have another piece of pecan pie. I've already went ahead and cut out our stylish shape, which is from the stylish shape die. So if you've been following me for the last few months, you know these are one of my top favorites. I love the stitched stuff, so I just think that's a huge bonus. So definitely, if you don't have those dies, you want to get them. And then I just cut out as a piece, just trying to save us some time. Oh, and I actually cut a piece for the inside. All right, so let's move these over to the side. We're going to bring in our big Stampin' Pad again. So this one is the big one. I call this one the Big Boss because it's the one that does the big jobs. So when you have our embossing folders, you definitely want our newer machine, just because some of our dies don't work. I've heard people say they worked. Okay, this is a new embossing folder in our September to December catalog. It's called Forever Plaid. Look at the size of it. It's actually a 6x8 and it's the same size as our base. See? Isn't that? This one is beautiful. So if you're like watching and you're creating a shopping list, you want to add this one to your collection. This one is part of the Reindeer Days suite. So you can get it as part of the suite, or you can order it individually and get it individually. So whatever you wish. It was interesting. I did my order and I ordered the suite because I have some things I'm doing with that suite. And I was like, oh, I kept seeing people use this plaid and I was like, oh, I forgot to order the plaid embossing folder. I was so upset. Well, guess what? Then it came and I was like, yes, I did order it because I ordered it as part of the collection. So we're using that Iconic Celebration DSP. As I said, I love this pattern. All right, we're going to use our twine right here. I'll just wrap that around. And if you've heard me say, I don't take my twine off or my ribbon off because I, in the beginning, used to do that and I would waste so much paper. Okay. Oh, not paper, sorry, ribbon. Oh my gosh, my brain is like, you've been up way too long. Some of our students like actually a nap today. I was like, oh, I can nap with you. Just tired, they're not used to the busyness of the day. I was loading buses and I was like, don't fall asleep on the bus. Don't fall asleep on the bus, stay awake. So I'm just gonna put this in the inside. Now you can go ahead and decorate the inside. I leave mine blank because I do sell my cards at work and I sell them to family and friends and they like when their cards are left blank so they can write a message. We have our little piece, so I can actually go ahead and pop that up. Okay, so let's do that. I think I'm gonna have to have like by the end of the week treat myself to ice cream or something, or pie, maybe pie and ice cream. There, that's the wind right there. Okay, so we're going to just put this here and I'm going to bring in a little piece here. Now we're going to get the pie and we're going to stamp the pie. So let me grab so here's the pie image, and we're going to bring back in that whipped cream. I call it the whipped cream. All right, so stamped our pie, super cute, and we're going to stamp our whipped cream. Most pies, you like to have whipped cream or ice cream on top. Maybe this is ice cream. All right, so let me put that away. So for my pie, I was like, well, I want it to be apple. So I'm thinking, what colors would you use for apple? So I went pecan pie and crumb cake. So for my crust, I went pecan pie. We don't need to color that, so we're just gonna set that aside. I went pecan pie. So I'm just going to do little lines. The concept artists at Stampin' Up, when they design stamp sets, they do a really good job of telling you where those lines go. So that is pecan pie. I'm going to come in with our pecan pie light. And if you've been following me, I always suggest, because I learned this from my one friend, when you color is that when you have bigger spaces, is do little circles. And then you have like that. So there's our crust. Doesn't that look yummy? I actually made last week, we are very fortunate here in my town. We have a beautiful orchard. It's an apple orchard. And they posted this applesauce recipe. I was like, okay, I'm going to try it. Oh my gosh. I made it the day my daughter came down the stairs. She's like, Mom, you made apple crisp? And I was like, no. She was like, well, I smell apples. And I was like, oh, that's applesauce. It actually tastes like warm apple crisp. Like, I can't, it was so easy to use and make. I think my crumb cake has been getting a lot of work this past few days. I was like, oh my gosh. So there. You can see as like you color and shade, the lighting goes. All right, so there's our pie. So now we're going to die cut that out. So where's our pie piece? Which is right here. So we're just gonna die cut that out. Bring that big guy back in. I should grab the mini because I don't think we're done with this one. Maybe I'll grab that in a minute. I actually prefer the mini because the mini is, I like the mini because it's easy to use. It's not as big, but when you're using the big things like this, you definitely, or big embossing folders, you need to use the big one. Okay, so there is our pie. Okay, so there's that. Then I wanted whipped cream on my pie, and I was like, well, I don't need that big whipped cream. It's not going to work. So you're just going to come in here and take off this like little dauble. I'm enjoying, today was a little warmer, but the last few days it's been very nice and cool here. Actually, when I went outside to take my puppy to the bathroom before I did our Facebook Live, it's been cooling off, which was so nice. This morning, you know, this time of year you get in your car and you're like, oh, the windows, you gotta like get the dew off the windows, and I was like, oh, I really should put on my heated seats, but I literally drive down the road, so I was like, I can't put heated seats on just down the road. I sucked it up. And I actually brought like a sweater to work today and I didn't even use it. So I was like, yeah, I should have just left it in the car. But, all right, so there is our pie. So now we're gonna do a few of the little sayings. So we're going to do one that says, you had me at. Let me find that. Okay, so we're gonna use that one. So that says, you had me at. And then I thought apple, because we're doing apple. So we're going to stamp the word apple, and then we're going to do the word pie, because I thought, of course, we're doing pie, so we have to do pie. All right, so you had me at apple pie. So you had me is going to be stamped in pecan pie. And sometimes I have learned this, I think it was the concept artist actually. They do this little trick where they cut up the words. So we're going to stamp you had me at. Right, and I'm just getting in the habit of, I always get in the habit of putting my stamps away just because these little stamps are photo palmers and they will stick to whatever you have, like your arm, your, we're going to do the word pie. I'll do pie there. So pie. And then we're going to do the word apple. But I didn't want to do apple in the pecan pie color. I decided to do the apple in real red because apples are red. Oops, sorry. I hit my light as I was getting ready to stamp. Okay, we want to do it right here. You had me at apple pie. Oh, I need to add more spray to my thing. So as I said, this is my top favorite bundle from the new September to December catalog. As I said, that catalog is gorgeous, and I will be sharing with you throughout the weeks our product of the weeks. I'll be doing scrapbook pages and cards classes, cards. So I'm excited, and I also will be doing some in-person events around those events. So we are going to keep you had one. Me at So I'm just going to like, you just kind of want to trim here, just make it smaller. So you had me at, just trying to just trim. And I mean, you just eyeball it. You could do it with a cutter, but that would be really tiny. So you had me at, and then I'm going to do apple. And because that's a bigger one, we're just going to kind of cut it like that. And then we're going to do the word pie. And then we're just going to cut. There. Okay. So those are the words we need. We'll keep that for future ones. Now we're going to pop these up. So let's bring in our little mini dimensionals. And we'll put one there, one here, and then we should be able to put a big one here and a big one there. All right, so let's do the first one. You had me at, you had me at an apple pie. Now, I think these would be super fun cards to maybe give to a person, and then you're going to take them a pie. How fun would that be? All right, so let's see if I can, oops, I'm not making that any better. Oh gosh, look what I got going on here. Like I said, Timbit grabbed it one day as it fell on the ground. Like it's like a hot mess. Ay, ay, ay. All right. And I did more than I need, so let's cut this off because we'll need it again for the next one. All right, so I just cut a piece. Now, when I'm doing things like this, I will cut a piece. I double looped it, and I maybe cut it too short. See what I mean? I cut it too short, so I will use that for something else. Where's my other piece? Is this a longer piece? Ooh, this one's a longer piece. This will work. All right, so we're gonna go like that. I hope it's longer. Yes. I'm gonna make a double bow. So I cut a piece, I cut it in half, and then I use that to create my double bow. So just like that. And then you get your double bow. So we're going to get our glue dots. And I always told you, remind you, it's easier to put your bow on the glue dot and pull it off. We're going to put that right there. And then we're going to bring in some different adhesives. These ones are actually called the Pecan Pie and Clear Ribbed Adhesive Back Dots. I don't know about you, but I really like embellishments. I feel like they're like when you're getting dressed, you might put on a necklace or rings or earrings. Well, embellishments is like that to a card. So they come in pecan pie and they come in clear. So we're going to use the pecan pie one. And we're just going to, I picked that up. And we're going to save these because we are using them again. I'll put those over there. All right, there you go. You had me at apple pie. And I would probably come in and trim these just like that. There you go. You had me at apple pie, and there is my sample. Yum, yum. Who wants apple pie right now? What do you guys think? Isn't that fun? All right, so let's move on to our next card. The next card was inspired by a layout I saw in our new mini. So let me show you. If you are a fan of our sketches in the annual catalog, you're going to love the sketches that are in here. So in our catalog, on page 16, we have a whole bunch of new sketches. So I'm kind of using this one, but I flipped it on the side. And I'm actually going to show you where my inspiration for this one came. It actually was this card here. Sometimes when I look through the catalog for inspiration, I saw this card and I was like, how can I make that card but into a fall card? So this is the one we're using tonight. So we have, you can see we went with pecan pie for most of our bases except for the next one because, oh, look at that. There's the pieces I needed earlier. I just did the wrong set of cards. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. I can see. So we're going to have to create. So what I did was I put my card packs together and I put the first card in this pack, which actually is the wrong one. This was the leaf one we did. So that's okay. We're just going to save these pieces. No big deal. And we're going to quickly cut what we need. The power of TV. Bear with me. So, that's what happens when you're like, you know. So just quickly cutting. Let me bring those in for you. All right. So I'm using pumpkin pie, which is a color I don't use very often. Let's see, that should be the piece we need. Yes. Okay, so let's put that away. And then I just need to cut my whites. All right, I'm sorry about that, guys. I was wondering why I didn't have those pieces for the other ones, but that's just what happens, right? Ay, ay, ay. Oops, I gotta get the right size here. Did the wrong measurement. Bear with me. Please bear with me. All right, so we're good. Okay. I can use these as pieces. Okay, so let me show you the next card we're making. This one's a fun one. It says, nothing better than donuts and a pumpkin spice. Isn't that cute? So that's what we're gonna make tonight, and I said it's based on that. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're going to just move these pieces off. We're going to just put this down. And in this latte set, there is, let me just put this away. There is this like little sprinkle set. So I was like, oh, okay, we're gonna make it look like there's sprinkles on the back of our card. I'm gonna move that out of my way. So we're just going to line, is this the right size? Yeah, okay, so we're just gonna put this down. And we're gonna take our sprinkles. And I'm just going to randomly stamp our sprinkles like this. Like that. Okay, so just randomly stamped our sprinkles. Clean that up. Oh my gosh, you should see my table. I'm trying to be tidy as I go. We just have a lot of pieces tonight. All right, we're going to set that aside. We have these 3 pieces, and I just want to make sure they're the right size. Okay, so we have 3 pieces that we're going to use, and I'm going to put those over. I've already cut out a latte, and you know what? I actually think I have, oh look, I've got some colors, so let's see what we have in here. We're just might improvise. I have a donut, but I'll show you a donut. And I have a cup, so let's use that cup. And I already have a whipped cream. So let me just stamp you another donut. That'll be different colors. And we're gonna do the pumpkin. So this is the piece we need. Where's my marker? So we already have a donut. So we're gonna stamp another donut. Okay, so we're gonna stamp our donut and pumpkin. Actually, I can do it right here. there's our donut. Isn't that a fun donut image? Like, it's really super cute. So we're gonna have one donut. We need a little pumpkin. Okay, so there's our pumpkin. And we need a little cinnamon stick. So as I told you earlier, there was like a straw. There is a cinnamon stick. And my mug is going to be a different color, but that's okay because it shows you what you can do with this stamp set. Okay, so there we go. Let's put this away. So we have one, we have that. Let's go ahead and color my stuff. So my cinnamon stick, I decided to do it pecan pie. I went with the dark pecan. Now, even for this one, and I used, for my donut, I used dark pecan to make it look like it was a chocolate donut with fun sprinkles. Okay, so there is our pecan, and we are done with those. We're going to come in with our pumpkin pie. So we're going to use these ones. So I'm just going to outline, oops, I forgot to color the rest of my cinnamon stick. That. So there's a little just in here, see how we missed this? Okay, so that's dark. I'm going to come in with my light and color in my cinnamon stick. Just like that. Going to come in with my light pumpkin pie and color my pumpkin. Okay, and then for our other donut, we're actually going to make Cajun Craze. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to color my donut with Cajun Craze ink. Sorry, blend. I couldn't tell you the last time before I started creating with this set that I actually used Cajun Craze. I think that's just so funny how you... I love that Stampin' Up! Does it though. I love how they like, oh, we have it. And that's actually one of their strategies. They have like a huge master that they were like, okay, well, we used this designer series paper. It used these colors last year. What are we going to do this year? So I thought that was kind of cool. Okay, so I just stamped, or stamped, oh my gosh, school brain. I colored in Cajun Craze. Now I'm going to go in the dark Cajun Craze and just like add those little sprinkles. So there you go. Okay, so now I find it easier just to, we'll die cut this out. But for these little guys, it's just easier, honestly, to cut them out by hand, because otherwise they're just so tiny. So we're going to cut our cinnamon stick, and I'm actually going to show you a trick with the cinnamon stick. So just like round that. Okay, so be very careful. You want sharp scissors. Just kind of poke a hole, like a slit in your latte. You're going to take your cinnamon stick and push that in so it looks like the cinnamon stick is inside the latte. And then I would take a glue dot and just put it so that it holds it down. Just like that. Okay, so there's that. We're going to come back and cut out our little pumpkin. Not sure if I'm seeing my comments tonight. Sometimes Facebook does weird things from week to week. So if I haven't seen your comments, I will definitely go back and answer them. So we have a little pumpkin, and we're going to pop that up with a little dimensional. And that's right there. And then we're going to take our latte and put the little glue dots on the back. And we're going to just put that there. So there's our latte. Okay, so we have a donut, we have a latte. Now, put that down. We're going to bring in our donut die. Now, this one I find you kind of have to play around with it. Do you find those notches, which I think is like right here. Okay, then we're just going to use that. Pop that out. So there's our donut. Super cute. Okay, we'll put the donut up aside. Move this out. All right, so let's assemble our card. We can go ahead and put this down. So this is the third card of our fourth card tonight. I try to keep these just under an hour, but sometimes when we have a lot of like coloring and things like that, it goes a little longer. All right, so this, we're actually just going to adhere them down like this. And I just kind of like make sure I have them, I'm spaced there, I'm happy with that. So let's go ahead and put that one down. And then this one. So I think these would be fun cards to give and maybe put like a gift card in it to your favorite coffee shop. I love Starbucks, so I would definitely put a Starbucks in one of these. Both my daughters are huge Starbucks fans, so I could definitely put a little gift card in there for them. I'm just trying to straighten this up. Okay, there we go. All right, so let's bring in our donuts and we'll pop these up. Okay, so we're gonna put the latte in the middle. So just that, and then we're going to use the minis. So when you're doing the little donuts, it's kind of good that you do the minis because that works the best. Okay, so let's put this one here. And this one here. Like that, okay? And then we're going to bring in our stylish shapes. So let's get that. And we're going to bring back this. And grab a white piece. My poor puppy is bringing me his toys and leaving them underneath me. He was so happy to see me today. All right. So, stylish shapes, as I said, huge fan. I think I will be very sad the day they sleep. I don't even know if I get rid of them because I just use them so much. Okay, we're going to stamp the one that says nothing better than, where's that? Nothing better than, so it's a nice saying, nothing's better than donuts and lattes. All right, so let's stamp that up. Just stamping it in the middle of our banner. Because I'm a huge fan of the banners. I think they're really cool. Alright, so, and I believe we are done with this pecan pie color. So I put that down, and then I popped this up. So let's just put a dimensional here and here. And we're just going to put that there. Now, we're going to add some dots. Now, I wanted to show you, so we use the rib pecan pie and ribbed dots. I really wanted pumpkin pie again. Once again, we don't have that color, so I took my blends and I colored them. So these are clear. You could totally use them to color your pieces so that you have the different colors that you need. And we're just going to put one there. My puppy is at the front door, and he's like, was just playing with one of his, he loves his toys. It's so funny. Like, he has certain toys that he definitely gravitates to, and he's just like on his back with the toy in his, you know, mouth. It's cute. Okay. There is our third card of the evening, showcasing the Nothing Better Than bundle. So you had Nothing Better Than donuts and lattes. So you can see just we colored the mugs different, so you can see what they look like. Cajun Craze, pumpkin pie, Cajun Craze crumb cake, pumpkin pie, Cajun Craze. So there's that. Okay, so I wanted to show you how you could use this for Christmas. So this is our last card of the evening, and then I have another sample to share with you. So, all right, so this one we're using thick white. There's that. We are using the plaid embossing folder again. So we're using pumpkin pie, no, Poppy Parade. And then, as I said, that iconic celebration had this candy cane. And I was like, oh my gosh, we have to use that. So we're gonna put these pieces. And I've already gone ahead and cut out this. So before we actually emboss, let's just do one step to save us some time. We're going to bring back in, oh, I'll show you the card we're making. So I was like, of course we have to make a little fun Christmas one. So this is our Christmas card. Okay, so we're just gonna stamp those cups, so that'll save us some time. So let's bring back in those cups. So we need 2 cups. And we need, so there's our cups. We need a gingerbread man, and where is he? A gingerbread man, and oh, we need straws. So we need 2 straws. So let's hold on to these gingerbread men here. So we're going to stamp 2 straws. So 1, 2. Oh, I didn't like that one. Let's do that one again. 2, 2. Okay, so we're going to stamp 2 straws. Then we're going to stamp, we're going to stamp a gingerbread man. Thought I stuck my arm in the thing. So gingerbread man. And then we're going to stamp candy cane. So I do love hot chocolate. I am a huge fan of hot chocolate, and I love peppermint hot chocolate. So fun. Okay, so there is those pieces we need. So let's just find our other pieces. We need our whip topping. And we're gonna color quickly and then do all the die cutting at once. Okay, so there's that. We're done with that. I can put that away because actually I didn't put a title on this one, so I thought maybe it would be fun to do something that you used or needed. And we need that. Okay, so we are coloring with Poppy Parade and Granny Apple, and I did my little gingerbread and pecan pie. So let me show you what we're gonna do. So we don't need to cut these. We're good with those, so we're just gonna cut those out. Our candy cane is going to be done in Poppy Parade, and I'm just going to color every other. So there's that. So Poppy Parade is done. We do not need, oh, and our straws. So I'm just going to color our straws. Oops, don't want that brush tip. I actually find I prefer coloring with my knob, the bullet point. And then let's do this one. We'll just dip it in there. Actually, you know what? Yeah, okay. We're missing some of it. That'll drive me crazy. So let's fix it. You know when you just like something doesn't look right, you're just like, no, I need to fix that. Because it just will drive me crazy. Okay, so let's just, there we go. We got all the straw that time. Alright, so let's go ahead and put this away. Alright, so Poppy Parade, we're going to color that straw. Oh, and I did light, so we're going to go back with the dark. We're going to go with the dark. Huh. I had it. What do we do with it? Oh, here it is. The dark. This one I have darker peppermint. Alright, so we're going to color our gingerbread. Now I actually went light gingerbread. That should be colored gingerbread. Pecan pie. Just made him light. Are you a fan of gingerbread? Like gingerbread cookies and muffins. Okay, so there's our little thing. Now for our cup, we're actually going to use grainy apple green. Now I decided to leave my color for the wrap white, just because sometimes at holidays they, you know, they have like a, so there, so we're just gonna quickly color this. And like I said, we're almost done. So thank you for sticking with me tonight. We took a little bit longer because I showed you like the new scrapbooking stuff, and I showed you the new September. Well, I didn't show you the full. I will do a walkthrough. I'll plan that out. The September December catalog, because of course I've been talking about it for so long, I had to show it to you. And like I said, you can view those online. Now, I want to remind you that the September to December catalog is actually only 4 months long. It ends at the beginning of January. I wouldn't wait too long on there's something you're eyeing up, just because the product will go quickly, and sometimes depending on where that product comes from, oh, my color's dying, that you, well, let's see, sure why that looks a little green. I'll go back over it. Is you don't want to wait too long, because depending on where it comes from, it might take the whole, like a long time for it to get in here. All right. Okay, so there's that. Let's bring in our die cutting. Oh, jeez. So let's die cut first, and then I'm going to cut out the peppermint, the straws, and my gingerbread. Just, it's easier to fussy cut, so let's just worry about those in a minute. So let's put our cup down. Okay, so there's one, and then we're gonna bring this in and get our whipped topping. Okay. So there's one cup. Move this over. This one's a fairly simple card. It doesn't have much once we put these pieces together. And then this one right here. Okay, so there's that. Let's put this away. Don't lose it. Throw that. Pull off the this one right there. Put this aside, and I'm just going to take these two off. Bring in that big embossing folder. Once again, we're using that Forever Plaid. So this is a new embossing folder from our September, December catalog. So just a couple of recaps while we're finishing up our last card. Our new scrapbooking line started today. I would order earlier than later so you don't miss out if you're looking at our workshop scrapbooking kits. Our new September to December catalog also started today. As I said, things will go quickly, so don't wait on that. And tonight we are using the More Than Autumn. So if you place an order in my online store from tonight, well, actually Monday to Sunday night at midnight, I will send you the supplies to make these 4 cards. Like for this one, I would give you the base. I would emboss, I would give you this, I would give you this, but I would not make those because they're part of your bundle. So if you want the cards to be like what I have, you would need to order the More Than Autumn bundle. All right, so let's go. Oh, I forgot to put ribbon on it. Twine. I was going to show you. See, I'm just trying to, oh, I can get it off. Okay, so this is our new red and white twine that is in our new December catalog. September to December. It's part of the oh my gosh, I think I'm gonna have this problem again with my ribbon. I just finally didn't have an end, but I think I see it now. This is part of that reindeer suite I was telling you about, so super exciting. So I'm just like wrapping it around. Just going to pull up. Oh. So really, it's a great collection, and it's nice to have that. I like twine. I find it easy to work with, so you definitely want to order that one. It's the red and white twine part of the thing. Okay, so let's go ahead and put this down. We're going to pop this up. We're closing in here. Assemble our pieces. Now, as for this one, I did not put a greeting on it because I thought it would be fun to leave it as a greeting. Okay, so let's get our glue dots. Put our lattes down. There. Now we're just going to quickly cut out our gingerbread. So literally just fussy cutting it out. As I said, there is a die for this. Yes, there is a die. I just find them so little. Okay, so let's do a little pop-up dot there. And then we'll put him on one of our cups. Okay, and then we're going to cut out these guys. So let's do our straw. And we're going to stick our straw back of our cup. Just like that. A little higher, so there's one. So let's go ahead and put that one down. So there's one. How cute is that? Let's go ahead and do our little candy cane. And this one, I just actually kind of glued this one down because it was really tiny to do the glue dots. So we're just gonna put that on there. We're gonna cut out this straw. Okay. And we're going to just do the same, put a little glue dot in the front. I'm just gonna tuck these ones behind. Like I said, I showed you some different ways of doing that. And then let's bring in our dimensionals. And just put this one aside like that. So there's that. Now all we need to do is add our embellishments, and we're going to pull in those ribbed ones again, and we're just going to, this is what I wish like we had just a pack of the whites and just a pack of the browns, the pecans, because I tend to use one and not the other. All right, so let me show you our projects for tonight. Let me move these out of the way. Move that out of the way, that out of the way. All right, there is our last card for the evening. I'll bring in my sample just so you can see how adorable is that. Fun little Christmas card. This would be fun to put a Christmas, like a gift card in it and give it to someone at Christmas, like a coworker, family member, maybe in a stocking, wherever you need it. Okay, so let's bring back in our cards and show you what we created tonight. So we did More Than Autumn, Hello Autumn, using the More Than Autumn bundle. We did You Had Me at Apple Pie, Nothing Better Than, and then our last one was a Christmas one. Actually, let's just do this way so then you guys can see. So there's the 4 cards we created tonight. So if you place an order in my online store between Monday, September 2nd and Sunday, September 8th, using this host code, I will send you the supplies to make these 4 cards. So once again, obviously I'm not going to send you the stamped images because that's against Stampin' Up! Policy, but I would send you the card bases, all these pieces that are not in the bundle for you. And then I have another one to show you. This is where my inspiration came for this card. This was a card we made at one of my team meetings, and I really fell in love with the color combination and just switched it up. But You Had Me at Pumpkin Pie. So once again, this I used the Farmer's Market DSP, colored my crumb cake and pumpkin pie, put a dabble of whipped cream on it, and then pecan pie and pumpkin pie, and then I colored my dots. So there's just some ways showcasing how you can use this More Than Autumn bundle, sorry. And as I said, this bundle has been very popular. So if you're like, hey, I'm not sure about this set yet, head over to Pinterest or Google it. You'll find tons of ideas using this this product. So as I said, this is just available for today. Not today. It's available as of today till the beginning of January. But like I said, sometimes things go into back order or unorderable or not available. Like they just can't get the stock in before the catalog done. So I thank you. First of all, thank you for sticking around with me for this video. It was a little longer because I showed you the scrapbooking line, I showed you a little bit of the mini catalog, talked about my holiday event, and then we created the cards. And there was a lot of cutting and die cutting tonight, so I appreciate you sticking around with me. All right, so this video will be uploaded to my blog and YouTube probably by the weekend, so watch for that. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel and to my blog because then you'll know when things get posted. And if you have any questions or need a catalog, reach out to me. I'd love to help you if you're a demonstrator here in Canada. If you're a customer here in Canada. And yeah, I think that's it. So thank you so much for sticking with me tonight. Have a fabulous rest of your evening. I will be back Monday night with a scrapbook page, and then next Wednesday a card class, and I'll let you know when I can squeeze in a walkthrough with the catalog, so keep posted on that. All right, everyone, have a great rest of your... Oh, before I go, if you're watching a replay or watching now, I would love to know which one is your favorite. 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. I'd love to hear what card is your favorite. All right, everyone, have a great rest of your evening, and we'll talk to you real soon. Bye, everyone.